3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so how we doing? What have we learned today? That taxi is way too damn drifty. I was hitting the wall on this one, I was hitting the wall on this, I was hitting the wall on that. But these two, remember, I'm not gonna always get it the first time. But second time is always a charm. And look at my score. I don't know how I get lucky now. Now I'm really just that guy when it comes to getting 1.3. But yeah, this taxi, way too drifty. However, Handling is a 7 out of 10. But I'm not too sure if it'll beat the Countach though. Because you know the Countach still ranked supreme. Along with the Gallardo and the 993. And I think it goes Countach, Gallardo, 993, the M8 as well. So that's the end of that. Next week is this looks fun, but at the same time I'm only interested in driving the 3100 again. But I'm not too big on the Silverado outdoors. But I need the motor stars if I want to complete this pass. Oh, and also again, I think it's 2 or 3 more weeks away for the Wasp Edition Cayman, so don't miss out on that. AV, just text me on Instagram. Let me know if you want this taxi too, because I got to do the same for the others too. So you just give me the heads up. So what this was, I'm not gonna lie though, it was interesting. The speed trap is what caught me off guard a little bit, because the first time I did it, I tried to go straight with the 370Z. It didn't like that. But I seen somebody go the other way, that actually gave me more speed. So this was the perfect opportunity to actually do that speed trap. Now the Solemn, as always, you guys already know it's gonna be a Gamera all the time. But I see people using the 10 Pesta, so this is actually quite interesting. Aerobatics not so much, but overall, when it came to these, oh yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. But this, like on my off time, I'm definitely gonna improve this. Cause I would have had that dude that was like in the 80s. I would have, but since you guys already saw that he war rided that, so I'm not gonna go into full detail about that. Yeah, 41 was fun. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy that. When it comes to me and Ferraris, I did push extremely hard on that. But if I had a drafting buddy, like a really good one, maybe I could get into top 20s. I'm not gonna consider myself getting top 10 or maybe world record territory. Cause like I said, I just vibe out and do what I can. So yeah, Wacky Snow Ride is, Wacky Snow Ride's done. So next week it'll be Winter Runner, which you'll get 150,000 followers, part for this truck. If you guys don't have the Rally Raid Raptor, now will be your opportunity to get it. And also you'll be able to buy, well not buy, if you guys have the deluxe edition or the season pass, or if you're a returning player from the Crew 1 or anything like that, you should already have this car. But I know you guys are going to be waiting for this. So if you guys need the green light, just hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, or whatever social media platform. Just give me the heads up. I'll be willing to help you guys get the Wasp Edition. And the Beyond Space Summit, which is coming soon, that's the Ford Raptor from outer space. But in the meantime, this was fun. I did like this. But on my off time, I'm definitely going to improve the CCGT again. Because I feel like I could have pushed that way better than I did before. So yeah. Oh yeah, also, we have another hypercar. I know you guys was waiting for this too. Because Forza's already got it now. I want y'all to say hello to not just one. I mean, not just the one and only. But this is the car. Like the car that we needed after so long. If I can find a damn thing. Say hello to the McLaren 765 LT. Not tuned yet, but it will be. I gotta test this out on White Rock Hills to see if it'll beat this. Since now that we have the 720S, and now we got this, so McLaren just became a whole lot better. But they're mainly good for the short tracks. They don't really got top speed as much. Also, if you have the season pass, you could get this thing for 1.2, but regularly I think it's like 1.3 or 1.4. So I'll just give me the green light for that summit. McLaren 765 LT is really good, but top speed is not its best. I think the P1 still holds the record for a decent top speed compared to these. And the center as well. I forgot about the center. Now, before we go, there's a car I want to talk about, especially when it comes to no restriction hypercar summits, right? Let's talk about this. The Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, right? There's a reason why I don't pull this car out. And not just because it's meta. That, the top speed, and what a nitro chem is, this thing is extremely, and I mean extremely wicked. So, you're not going to catch me using this at any summit. But I know eventually, when more updates come for this game, we're going to have no choice but to use this car. But not just one, but other Bugattis that you'll probably see me in, probably the Centodaichi, maybe the Chiron. I gotta work with the car position some more. Maybe the interception unit. I'll actually give that thing some credit. Or the Devos, of course. But I am slowly getting up there with the Magma. I just gotta work with this car a lot more. I had it for a while. I just don't really drive this thing as much. Like, I have so many summit cars that I don't really even touch. So, eventually I'll bring this car back up in the fray. And you know what's funny? I earned this when I got the motor pass. I still have not touched this EB110. But I'll probably test this out on maybe Detroit. Detroit, Hollywood, Dallas maybe. That's if traffic doesn't screw me over as much. But I'll definitely put some miles on this thing. And actually use this for live battle action. Oh yeah, you're gonna catch me in this too. Cause this is the only Bugatti I really love. It's a thick one too. I know what y'all thinking, so don't think dirty-minded. This one holds a special place in my heart though, cause ever since I got this version, I was like, I wonder, cause it was white and gold, right? So I thought to myself, why not make it all gold? So I have an all gold edition one. I've been killing people. South Trip, going to Vegas, White Rock Hills, Bronx, Hollywood. This thing freaking slaps. And it doesn't need to be a meta car either, because this thing just goes. Just like this Corvette. It slaps a lot of people too. You just gotta know how to use it. Let me see. Eventually I'll bring this back up too, because I know a lot of people have been asking me, Roman, what have you done with the Pista? We haven't seen you use the Pista in live battles for a long time. I got y'all if there's short tracks. If it's Hollywood, Bronx, White Rock Hills, maybe South Trip and going to Vegas, maybe. It's just that big land, this thing is not its best. All the Ferraris are not at the best at top speed. The only one will probably be the LaFerrari and the TDF. Oh, and also, and I think after, like, this whole season's done, apparently the GT interception unit is going to get a rerun. I think the Magma is supposed to get a rerun as well. And I think, let me see. Those are the only ones I've seen so far. But I feel bad for those that currently miss this. However, everybody in my team, Speedshoc, stand up. We all got the Performante. Which you love to see it. Because I was really hoping that everybody on the team get the Performante. Just like how we all, well, some of us got the Red Fury. But when that Black Knight Evo comes around, y'all already know what time it is. So, that one's going to be like the best one out of the bunch. I'll let you guys have a look, so that way, I'll just do it like this. Y'all already saw the, you know what, I might as well do the same for every other car, so. The ones that's getting a rerun. Raptor from Outer Space. The tunes are classified. I won't show tunes at all. Alright, so the Raptor from outer space. Damn, this game's got 12 Mitsubishis now. That's crazy. So, remember, Red Fury, and then you got the Black Knight. However, I think this one's the better handling. Compared to this too. This one also has better handling, but sometimes it'll give out. That's why I'm gonna have to throw the Purple Fury tire on this. But I'm gonna definitely push this thing some more. Just to see where it'll get. Because I know this thing is at its peak. Just like the normal Mitsubishi. This thing is also at its peak. You just gotta know how to use it. However, these, like the 5th gear on these, they die too much. So I may have to push the gearbox back on these. If I really want to keep up. The same with the VR4. I'm gonna have to push that back a bit too. So yeah. Ford Raptor from outer space. Mitsubishi Black Knight. And let's go to Porsche. Don't be triggered when y'all see this. Where is... Alright. So you have the Carbon Edition, which you get for $8.63. And here's the Wasp Edition itself. Oh yeah, when I say don't get triggered, yeah. That's why I said don't get triggered. It's a Paul Walker 911 Carrera. Oh gosh. I know people are gonna kill me for that. I think I did post it on my story highlights, but I don't think I'll. Oh gosh. It's funny looking though. With the livery though. The car looks good, but the livery's the funny looking. Get out. Oh yeah, also fun fact. With the 928 S4. Get out. Get out with that Porsche, by the way. I know. It's gonna stay like that too. That's just for memes. But last week's summit, that final corner, this thing drifted, right? It should have not done that. And I've done it for other people. It doesn't need to slide out as much. But if you do push your air distribution towards the back, it actually does handle much better. And also you do have to wide body this thing, because apparently if you wide body this car, it actually handles much better. Without the body just normal, it'll just slip out and give out like the way it did. Especially when I was on Gates of Chinatown. But if you push the gearbox back on short tracks like that, Gates of Chinatown, San Francisco commute, the mountains track, SF the Coastal Range, Palm Gate Suburbs, this thing will actually be up there as a top contender. Oh yeah, I also made my own Green Flash edition. So this is a Green Flash edition Strassen version. I already have a Green Flash edition 911 RSR replicated Carrera GT. That's my silvery. And then this was the recreation from the when you guys saw the first Hot Shots update with the Carrera GT, the Enzo, and the GT by Citroen. I decided to replicate the same look that I seen in the trailer when they dropped it. So yeah, so we are now also tier 26 in the Motor Pass. So far we got the remaining 3. But if you guys don't have the Motor Pass for when you guys do play the Crew 2, you guys will get this for free. If you don't have the Motor Pass, which I know some of us probably don't, you can get this for free. And also, you could use crew credits to get tiers if you want to beat the entire thing in like a day. But I don't need to, because seasonal challenges, and plus every week that I come on to do another summit, I'm gonna get more. And plus I'm already gonna be like right here to the Delta Nitro, which still looks sick. I'm deceased. Let's not forget this nebula underglow. Let's not forget this nebula smoke. And I think there's a nebula... Wait, is that a nebula nitro? I couldn't see because somebody started the party. Alright, oh, that's plasma nitro, okay. I could have sworn we had a plasma nitro. Hang on, let me check my nebula before we get out of here. I may have to check that one again. Because I could have sworn we had a nebula nitro. Yeah, I went all nebula style on this since, you know, it actually looks good. Alright, I have nebula tire. I don't have smoke, okay. Oh, the only thing you're gonna get close to it is the iridescent. Yeah, the only thing you're gonna get closest to it is the iridescent laser nitro and the cosmics. Damn, for so long for playing this game, I literally don't have one. Ow. Yeah, that's crazy. There's literally no... The only thing that's close to it is this one, is these two. Damn, that's crazy. But I do have the iridescent underglow. But I am gonna have everything eventually. That's what we don't have. I'm not putting that on. We don't have the window tint. But I will put that JDM one on though. So yeah. We've learned that taxi. Oh yeah, also let me show y'all the different hot rods before we get out of here. You know I just love chatting it up with you guys because I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that, you know, after I finish the summit, let's end it right away. Nah, no need to. Okay, so don't mind these because these are all protos. What to do? Alright, so since these are all protos, not just one hot rod, two. If you played the first crew, y'all would know. 1, 2. I want to say 3 because there was a third. Not right now. There was a third that I saw on a drag strip at the Soul Flats. So I guess I'll count that one as a third. That one too because that was also a hot rod that you had to build. And that's it. So this one is complete. Yeah. That one can barely even turn. This one is mid. This is the only best one here out of all of them. This one, I feel like Crew 2 needs to buff the hot rods. These actually need some work. Yeah, I did see it. Congrats though. You almost beat Peacemaker though, but good luck catching that because he's got like a 1250, like a 1255. But hot rods do need some work. Like this one needs some work. That one needs some work. We already know this one's good. So, but that's not considered a hot rod. That's just a prototype concept. This has to be. This also needs to be buffed. Oh, he had no traffic. I had traffic. No, he had traffic. He just ate through it like no problem. You could ask him. That dude's quick. It's kind of funny how... Wait a minute. Oh, the first game didn't even have this one. I thought it did. Wow. I thought it did, because I remember playing the first game. I know it was only the street one. He had the dirt. Oh, he told you he had no traffic? Oh. He told me he had no... He told me he had traffic. Wow. But alright. There was a street race one that you had to build and find. There was the dirt version. There was the perf version. There was the rally raid, which was this one. And then came this one. And what I find disappointing, how does this one handle better than the first game, but in the second game it handles like this? Let me go to a racetrack. Hold on. I'm gonna go to a racetrack because I'm disappointed with this. It should not handle like that. Game? No. I can't wait to get the PS5 soon. Cause the loading times are ridiculous. Like, I don't like being delayed. You know what, fuck this. Where's Golden Hills? No. Yeah, so I like this version better. This is the track that I usually use to test all touring cars. But eventually, though, I'm gonna have to throw on that one tire for like literally every car. I'm still waiting for that green tire to come back, but you know, knowing this game is just like, no. I'm gonna use this, and then y'all gonna see the SLR McLaren, so we're gonna start off like this. I'm not gonna use nitrous, so. See? Why is it handling like that? And I just took one turn. Oh, now it wants to get feedback. Like, what? I didn't even tune this thing that much. But now it wants to give feedback like the way it should. I still don't like this thing though. I like the car, but I just don't like the handling for it. It kind of sucks. But eventually, I know that thing's gonna get buffed in an update. Which I hope it does, because that thing needs it. Just like this thing needs it too. Because I know in the first game, it also handled well as it did. You see this shit? And I'm barely turning it too. So, if y'all were to get a touring car, get this one last. Literally get this car last, because this is kind of bad. But it's still cornering though, but after a while, it does that. And that's mid. This needs a buff. Buff everything, but I know they're doing everything one by one. They're literally doing everything one by one, so we gotta give them time to, like, you know, elaborate more and do as much, so yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, taking 2 attempts on that summit, by the way, but it's whatever. I'm definitely gonna have to take the time out and actually work out this game some more. Because usually, like last year when I used to knock this thing out, I never had any problems, but it's always on the first, it's like on the first attempt. Literally on my first attempt, I'm always messing up. But after the second one, I'm just like, yeah, okay. Cool, I guess. I know I could get up there, but I don't really consider myself, you know, up there on a daily basis, but at least I try. So yeah, all of you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe, comment down your favorite part, share with others if they want to check it out for tips and tricks. I'll maybe bring back more GT7 streams, but I'm gonna take that to lobbies though. I'm gonna take that like me racing with randoms and seeing how they do. Also, Don't forget this. Yet again. 1.2 if you have the season pass, which I'm a season pass owner now, so it's 1.2 if you own a season pass. Regularly, I think it's like 1.3 or 1.4. So, however, I will say this though, top speed is not a strong suit. So don't try to take this thing to big land. Even if you're in a live battle action with cheer-ons, you're not catching with this. So yeah, peace out. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe. Keep your heads up. And remember, never be afraid of facing the meta car. Because at the end of the day, we all don't need a meta car just to beat somebody.